Carrying every thought we never said. Synthpaths breathe in a trembling way, lifting memories we tried to save. Even when the night feels too confined, your warmth echoes in the back of my rippling through the dark in a gentle light. Even when the world slips out of sight, hope keeps floating, holding me upright. Soft echo on the waterline, so clear, telling me the quiet still brings you near. Guitar notes fall like a fragile tear, tracing every moment you once drew near. The drum machine pulses in a mellow drift, raising all the weight I could not lift. Even when the quiet starts to ache, your voice shapes the calm I long to make. Rippling through the dark in a gentle light. Even when the world slips out of sight, hope keeps floating, holding me upright. Soft echo on the waterline, so clear, telling me the quiet still brings you near. Some echoes stay, even when we fall, reminding us we never lost it. Days let pass. Faint hum lightly in a fragile line, tracing all the pieces I pretended were fine. But even in the stillness where shadows hide, there's a trembling warmth that won't leave my side. Returns in every sound I keep. Silent neon reverie in the air, pulling every heartbeat from the quiet glare. Even when the dark feels too much to bear, hope keeps flickering like it's always there. Fade slow, but never disappear. They wait in the silence until we draw near. shimmers through the gray, sketching hope in lines that softly sway. The drum machine pulses like a beating heart, filling empty spaces torn apart. Even when the quiet aches too long, your echo turns the fragile into strong. Shadow lights and bloom across the sky, turning all the summer into reasons why. Even when the tears refuse to dry, something in the glow keeps pulling me high. Shadow lights and bloom through the air, showing me the strength I didn't know was there, was there. Some lights rise where the broken lies, growing brighter as the darkness dies. Shadow lights and bloom, still shining. Faint reflections shimmer on cold glass, moments of memory I wished would last. Sin swells drift in a trembling glow, holding every detail only hearts can know. And though the silence feels too wide, I still feel you standing at my side. Echoes on a silver window fall, tracing soft reminders of what we recall. Even when the night builds a darker wall, your warmth keeps breaking through it all. Echoes on a silver window stay, guiding me gently through the gray. Guitar strings bloom like a quiet breath, soft enough to stir what the silence left. A drum machine beats in a steady tone, rebuilding every place I thought was gone. Even in the spaces where shadows gather, your voice carries me a little farther. Echoes on a silver window fall, tracing soft reminders of what we recall. Even when the night builds a darker wall, your warmth keeps breaking through it all. Echoes on a silver window stay. Some echoes don't fade, they just shift form, and suddenly the quiet feels warm. drawing all our memories into gentle light. The sim sweeps soft in the quiet glow, reminding me of things I never meant to show. And though the silence pulls us far apart, there's still a rhythm echoing in my heart. Violet lines between us, faintly clear, painting gentle traces of what brought us here. Even when the distance feels severe, hope keeps pushing whispers to my ear. Violet lines between us, softly drawn, keeping every piece of us holding on. The guitar shivers like a trembling sigh, casting tiny sparks as the moments pass by. Drums beat low in a steady frame, filling every heartbeat, calling out your name. Even when the quiet tries to close the space, your warmth outlines a brighter place. Violet lines between us, faintly clear, painting gentle traces of what brought us here. Even when the distance feels severe, hope keeps pushing whispers to my ear. Violet lines between us, softly drawn, keeping every piece of us holding on. Some distances soften when the truth appears, and suddenly the world feels near. Violet lines between us, still glowing. Under midnight glass, I hear you breathe, like a fading dream tangled underneath. Synth waves drifting in a muted glow, carrying the quiet things we'll never show. Still, the shadows hold a trace of you. A soft reminder cutting gently through. Echoes under midnight glass. guitar lines shimmer in a fragile sweep, pulling back the sorrow I meant to keep. Each note trembling in a silver haze, holding on to stories we forgot to phrase. Even when the weight begins to rise, your warmth lingers softly in disguise. Echoes under midnight glass, still clear, falling through the dark like they're meant to appear. Even when the silence grows too near, hope keeps whispering that I'm still here. Echoes under midnight glass, in light, painting all the fragments, turning into night. Not every memory fades away. Some stay glowing.